Yo, what is up, bros? Back with the Ultimate Artillery General Tournament. We are ready for number 1 seed Brooke versus number 2 seed Govorov, and we will finally have our final 4. Bros, let's get into it. First up, we got our boy Brooke with a 6-star in artillery ability, Gots inferior victory, Gots accuracy, Gots retaliation, not important for this tournament. Artillery leader and inspiration. And our bro Govorov, we got coordinated counterattack, not important for this tournament. Deep operation, when commanding artillery units, dealt damage plus 25% to enemies 2 or more hexes away. Artillery leader, accuracy, and inferior victory, and of course the 6-star in artillery ability. Quick reminder where these bros are ranked after their first rounds. Govorov had 9,978, ranking him 4th. Brooke had 9,006, ranking him 6th. I don't know, unless this was just a really bad game and he brings it on, I mean, he could gain a little bit, I guess. Govorov... Man, what if this was a really good game and he falls by hundreds of damage? He'd go beneath Kluga. Anyways, there's one way to figure this out. First up, we've got our boy Brooke. Bro did, what, 746 last time around. Yep. About the same area. Maybe a little bit more, actually. And for the combat medics, Brooke had a 503. 467. He's fallen off a little bit. For this hit, Brooke had, what, a 625. He's fallen off. He did a little bit more damage on that hit and significantly lower on this one. At a 536 on this hit, are you going to do another crappy... I just gotta look, make for sure. Yeah, I got everything on him. I mean, that's about the same as he had last time around. Hold on, what was his damage? Does he risk falling below the guy under him? Bradley? I mean, Bradley... I mean, it would take Brooke to have an epic fall. Again, he had 9,000 damage. Bradley had 8,000, basically 200 in his first match and 8,800 in his second match. Average that. Brooke would have to have a massive fall. Like, I don't see him falling off that bad. It would have to be an epic collapse. Was not able to take that out. Yeah, Brooke's definitely not bringing it, though. These next 2 hits, you know, for the most part, leave everybody looking a little bit crap. Except for De Gaulle, he's bringing it. What's he have on this? At 297. Yep, everyone except for one so far that I can tell. Couldn't tell on this one. But everyone I can just quickly add up. Man, he's low on all of them except for one. Dildo launcher was a 376. Yeah, I mean, that was right in the same area. He's definitely done less than last time around. There's no doubt. Overall, he's probably going to be down a couple hundred, I would say. He's just hitting like crap. He had a 473 on this hit. Yeah, I mean, a little bit more. Very, very small, but it was more. And Brooke's final hit. His final showing. We're gonna need a monster hit here. That looks like that was better than last time. But he's still gonna be down, but probably... Man, I don't know. Overall, it's hard to tell because you can't, like, eyeball how much he was doing here and here very well. Alright, Govorov's first time around did 987. Another massive hit, yep. Had a 574 on this hit. 619. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Do we have a new record? Bros, we have a new record. That's the max damage. Yep. I'm making sure nobody broke 600. Everybody, the closest... That's amazing. Damn, maybe Govorov had an off game last time. For Govorov to close in on Konev, though, he would need just more damage than he could possibly get added. I mean, there's no shot. He did 718 on this one. I mean, he's getting more every hit. The exact opposite of Brooke. Had a 758 on this hit. A little bit lower. Of course, we can't calculate the damage here very well, but we can say if he's doing good. He needs to take out the land fortress. Got it. Land fort down. Appears to be decent damage. On this one, Govorov did 335. A little bit more on that one, too. On the dildo launcher, he did a 427. Yeah, it's about the same. Alright, Govorov. This hit kinda sucks for him a little bit because he's not gonna get that extra perk damage on that bro. Even on the other ones. And he's still almost down both of them. Yeah, that appears like it was decent damage. He had a 625 on this hit. A little bit lower. Very little bit. And his final attack on East Berlin. Okay, so let's think about this. Brooke is definitely going down. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 to 200 damage or less. Govorov's gonna be... Again, it's so hard to tell with those HIMARS hits. He's probably gonna be 200 to 300 more damage than last time around. That is my guess. Alright, bros, the results are in, and they are as we would have expected. Govorov defeated Brooke in every single round. Govorov did 9,963, which was 1,080 more than Brooke. Was doing 108 more damage per hit, and had a max single hit of 465 more than Brooke. Alright, bros, so where does that place them? So Brooke did, what, 120 less damage, still kept him safely above Bradley. Govorov had a little bit of a fall off. I was actually thinking he was going to be up a little bit. Bro fell off by a couple digits, but I mean, you can say he is very consistent. Staying true at that a strong 4th rank over our boy Kluga. Anyways, bros, let's update the bracket. Bros, we've got our final 4. It is going to be number 1 seed Zhukov taking on number 1 seed Kluga, and number 1 seed De Gaulle versus number 2 seed Govorov. So I guess we'll start over here with Zhukov versus Kluga. So the Zhukov-Kluga matchup. Obviously, bro has the Marshal of Victory title when commanding elite force. Artillery units attack plus 18, HP plus 20%. Bro has Artillery Leader, Accuracy, Explosives, Inspiration, and Inferior Victory. Our boy Kluga has his Artillery Tactic Expert when commanding artillery units to attack. Ignore 100% of the enemy's defense. Hold fast, really not gonna matter for this tournament. Artillery Leader, Accuracy, and also has Explosives. Bros, this is gonna be a battle of the Titans. If you enjoyed this content, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can upload. Peace.